Okay, I'm live. Oh, hello everybody. I'm Dre James here. Welcome to another episode of the XP Podcast, Spendable Potential. I know I don't upload my shit on here as, what's the word I'm looking for? Convenient? No, convenient. Hey. Constitution? Constitution ain't, no. Consistent. There it is. I don't upload my episodes consistent enough. I like to let my episodes breathe. But anyway, this is brought to you by Brew Shoe. Make your dick hard. No, I was playing. I wish I was like fucking sponsored by them. I don't think I'm 37. Do I really need Blue Chew? I really need it unless for a social experiment. See how big my dick would grow. I don't. Because I did that once when I was in high school. Right? Let me tell you a story. I was over at my friend's house. We was playing the game. I think it was back, I was in high school, so it was back in the N64 PlayStation Classic era. I think we was playing Versal Fighter or Tekken. I'm not sure what the fuck we was playing anyway. And I had to pee. So I walked in his bathroom and I saw, I was being nosy. I am like that. Anyway, I looked in their medicine cabinet because, you know, when you look in somebody else's medicine cabinet, you will find out a whole lot of things about that person. But, it was their parents' house. And I saw this vial with blue pills in it. And I was like, what the fuck is it? Viagra? And my dumb ass gonna take one Viagra pill. And I took one, and I had a boner for like 45 minutes to an hour. My dick ain't never been that long and never been that hard. I was like, oh shit. I gotta walk in this room with a huge ass boner, like, afterwards, I mean, what's wrong? You know what? Nah, let me tell you something. My friend, who will remain nameless, was like, damn, what's wrong with your dick? I was like, I took some blue pills. I had a headache. I was looking for I had to play it off like I was looking for some Excedrin. I was like, what the fuck? So, so I was like, oh shit, I think you took my dad's Viagra. Oh man. So, yeah, I took Viagra I think I was, how old was I? I think I was 17. I was 17 years old back then. Shit, my dick grew up to, it was like Pinocchio. I was like, oh fuck. Shit. I was, in the back of my mind, I was thinking, hey man, can we have some of your hoes come in so I can like use this shit? Oh man. This whole week, man, was dry as fuck. Ain't no fucking news coming. I'm talking about well, there's one bit of wrestling news I want to bring to you. More of that later. But, no gaming news, though. I have no clue. This is going to be a dry-ass intro because ain't nothing happened. Shit. I'm on Twitch trying to build up my channel. And, I like Twitch because my Elgato runs smoothly on it. I am on Facebook. I do Facebook streams, but that's it. When I stream on Facebook, that shit is like sketchy. Not sketchy, but it's like my quality goes bad after like, let's say 15 to 25 minutes. I'm like, fuck this shit. Let's go back to Twitch. I know it's going to be harder for me because you got, when you stream, you got to be on there every day. Segue to the schedule. My schedule on my Twitch channel, which is twitch.tv/Dre James. DRAYJAYMES. And let me tell you a story about my last name, of how I spell it. Yeah, I get some people that say Dre James. Like, bitch, James. The Y is silent, I think. Anyway, my stream schedule, since I work 5 days a week from Monday through Friday. So Monday through I wrote down Monday through Thursday. What the fuck? Anyway, Monday through Friday, it's gonna be short stream day. I'll probably stream for like at least an hour or 45 minutes. Then I have to go to bed at 9. All right. On the weekends, long stream Jones games, whatever. Long stream Jones. All right, long stream Jones, like an hour and a half to 3 hours. All right. I don't know what time it is. I don't know what time, but I can give you the days. But if you can go up there on my Twitch channel and hit follow, once I start streaming, it automatically shows up. All right. So anyway, stream schedule Monday through Friday. Well, actually, Monday through Thursday. Really, I think I knew what I was doing when I wrote Monday through Thursday short streams. All right, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday long streams. All right, because Friday versus tomorrow, I don't have work tomorrow, so I can stream longer. Saturday and Sunday, well, Sunday. Yeah, I can stream long, but it has to be early though. But I'm trying to think about the times though of them days though. But it's coming soon. The times is coming soon, but I'm giving you the days. Anyway, all this will be in the description box below. This is going to be the days that I'm streaming on Twitch, and also I want to give you the link so you can go over there and follow. All right. The type of games that I play on Twitch is usually AAA titles. I tried playing indie titles. It don't hold my attention that much. I don't know why. I think it's an aesthetic problem. You know, well, it's not really a problem. It's more so it has to look good. Like, you know how AAA, when people buy or make AAA, not buy, but when they make AAA games, it's like, you know it's a AAA game because the scenery within the game looks like they spend some money on it. That's me right there. So it's usually AAA titles, PS4, Xbox One, and the Switch. Primarily is going to be on my PlayStation because that's the one I use the most, even though I got all 3 systems. Yeah. So, okay, I got some wrestling news. I got some gaming talkings. And that's about it, really, because this whole 2 weeks has been very dry. This whole month, well, it's August now, but in July, that whole month was dry as hell. I ain't gonna lie. It was boring. So, kick back and relax. Podcast will start momentarily. This is the XP Podcast. Expendable Potential. XP Podcast. What's up, everybody? Hey, man, this is the SP Podcast with your host Dre James, bitch. I talk about wrestling and video games, and now that order, more wrestling and video games, because it depends on whether or not you get news from some video games properties that I may surf on the net while I'm on my break. Alright, so R.I.P. to Harley Race. He died at 76. I've seen different videos about this professional wrestler. He's an old timer. I never knew why he chose the name Harley Race. I know he liked bikes, I think, or he liked to race cars. It's either he liked bikes or he liked to race cars. I don't know why that was a pause in between. He liked to race cars, but I seen on videos and I seen shoot videos on the different people that talk. Okay, he was a badass individual. Badass individual, baby. He both inside and outside of the ring. I remember Tony Atlas said a little bit about Harley Race that I think it was his first time in the ring, and Tony Atlas was a little bit stiff in the ring. And Harley Race got pissed off so bad that Harley Race went in the back to the booker. It was like, if you don't smarten that motherfucker up, I'm going to hurt the fuck out of him. Or along them lines and stuff. So, I'm like, oh shit. Oh, wait a minute. I think, you know what? Tony Atlas is amazing. He tell good stories. Not a lot better than my ass, unless depends on the subject value. Uh, but there was this one time when Tony Atlas was being rough to Harley Race in the ring, and I think Harley Race twisted his nipple or like bite it. I think or bit it. He bit his nipple or what have you. And it was like, if you don't soften up on me right now, take it easy on me, or your nipples will be gone. I'm like, oh fuck. But Harley Race, man, he looks like an intense individual inside and outside the ring. Seen old videos. I said that before, but I seen old videos on the WWE Network, and he was good. He was good, and if it fit his character, of what he did in the ring, But he had a lifelong, well, not a lifelong, but he was in and out of the hospital, He was already sick, man, but he was a ride or die, man. He still lived his life, even though the stuff that he was doing was killing him, like smoke. I think he smoked. He was drinking and stuff like that. And I think he was doing it for X number of years, and his body just couldn't take it anymore. So, man, you lived a fast life, man. If you getting older, slow the fuck down before you get caught, because that shit is deadly. So anyway, R.I.P. to Harley Race. You would be missed and survived by your wife and your children if you did have a family. I don't know. I bet you WWE and AEW is going to be like in remembrance of Harley Race. I know Tony Khan will, because he's a lifelong fan of wrestling. But yeah, that was sad though. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen most recent videos online about Harley Race being visited by Nick Aldis. And he said his truth. I think I saw it on Twitter, or was it it was Instagram. And it was an Instagram video of Nick Aldis was chilling with Harley Race, and he just looked so feeble and weak. I'm like, I think he was like sitting in a wheelchair. I don't know, or maybe it was a wheelchair. Maybe he could walk, or maybe he was just sitting in a regular chair. I'm not sure, but it looked like a wheelchair. And he just looked so weak and tired. You know what I'm saying? So, anyway, I don't know why I started the podcast off with a sad note, but it needed to be said. So, R.I.P. Harley Race. Here's the 10-bell salute. Okay, now this is... I haven't been watching too much wrestling. Only when AEW comes on, because I don't know, for some reason, like, WWE has disenchanted me in the whole pro wrestling, well, their sports entertainment acumen. Alright, I don't watch WWE like Raw and SmackDown. Hell, I don't even watch NXT like I usually do, and I like NXT better than the main roster. But it's like WWE as a whole, like it got myself disenchanted of their brand. You know what I'm saying? They on TV, especially on Raw, they got these goofy and tired, corny storylines. Back in the day, I heard they got better, but at the same time, it was like, it's still corny to me a little bit, because you know who's running the show. Vince is still running the show. If Paul Heyman on Raw and Eric Bischoff on SmackDown had complete, full autonomy of each shows, then I will watch. Have Vince just, chill in his office for about all day. It's like, all right, pal. I'm going to let you have complete autonomy of the shows, and the bet be good, otherwise you're fired. or whatever. That's Vince McMahon. That's my impersonation of Vince. But yeah, I don't. I see the change because okay. I do watch highlights of the show. Both Raw and SmackDown, like these 20-minute videos on YouTube. It still looks the same to me. It's just got a little bit of edge to it, but it's like overall it still looks the same and goofy and corny and all that shit. Now when I watch AEW, it's like a totally different feel. It's like it has more sports like qualities. MJF is still awesome, even though you want to hate him. He's doing a pretty good job as a heel, and he's living the gimmick. Like when he goes on suit interviews, like with Chris Van Vliet. Mind you, congratulations to Chris Van Vliet. He's going to be a backstage interviewer. But I saw him on his show, and I heard MJF on Chris Jericho's show, I think it was last week, or was it the week after? The week before last. I'm not sure. He still is like a dick. So that tells me that he's living the gimmick. The gimmick, excuse me. I can't talk. Anyway. But I watched AEW Fight for the Fallen, and I was like, I'm having a real good time watching this show than WWE. And I grew up watching WWE. I watched WCW, and I couldn't even get into it because that shit was boring. Vince McMahon brainwashed me when I was a little kid into liking to watch WWE because that shit was fun. Especially the Attitude Era when I was a teenager. I think I was 16 years old when they had the Attitude Era. But, when the Attitude Era was like all up in everybody's ass. You know what I'm saying? That was the best wrestling right there. Even though Jim Cornette be like trying to bury it. I mean, it did desensitize young audiences. You know what I'm saying? And so when they got rid of the Attitude Era, when it ended, it was like, this ain't the same. What the it's like, truly ECW desensitized the wrestling market really with their content, but Vince McMahon stole the ECW revolution and made the Attitude Era. So that's why old school heads like Jim Cornette hated it, because it kind of misused and corrupted the business. Everybody got smart all of a sudden. That's why it died. What the hell is this? No, I got a notification. Anyway, but yeah, I can't wait to All Out. I think it's going to be August 30th, or is it the 31st? I'm banking on it that All Out will be on the 30th of this month. So we got like 3 weeks for that shit to start. So I think either it's going to be on Saturday like it always is, or it's going to be Sunday. I hope it's going to be Saturday because I got the whole day to fuck off after the show and be like, oh shit, I'm still excited. I gotta go to work tomorrow. Anyway, you know what I'm saying? I like pay-per-views on Saturday. That's the norm. That's the norm of pay-per-views on Sunday, and then you gotta hurry up, get to bed so you can get to work in the morning. so have their pay-per-views on Saturday, AEWs. It's a relief. I like that little technique they got. Hold on. Vape break. Woo! Got a nicotine rush right there. Anyway. There's been a show on Amazon Prime that I've been watching. It's called The Boys. And at first I thought it was going to be like any other show that has superheroes. Basically it's like a bootleg Justice League. But this time, just in The Boys, these superheroes have a dark quality to them. It was like, holy fuck. This Superman character called, what's his name? Homelander is so demented. Oh my god, I ain't gonna spoil too much of the show. I think I'm on episode 3. I just started it. Hold on, let me go to my set. Oh, I just started episode 4. I'm like halfway through episode 4. So, man, if you got this one superhero called A-Train, he's like the Flash. But he's black though. Then you got one hero that's this guy initiated into the little superhero group called the Seven. I think her name is Starlighter or some shit, where she can emit light beams through her eyes and hands and all that stuff. Or what's her name? Starbright, whatever. Starlight, Starbright, First Star, City Light. Anyway, but I'm like this. The whole dynamic of this show is so different. I like it. I like it. Oh my god! It's like I always did. Excuse me. I always was a fan of superheroes that do good, but also can be a dick at the same time. I don't know. I just want to see them fall. That's like I want to see some good guys come through. Like you should be good, but you was evil as hell. Die, like whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like the come up of the good guys going to the supposedly they good guys, but they turn out to be bad guys. The leader of the Seven called Homelander. I want to see him burn so bad, but he's like he has Superman qualities. I don't think he could die. But man, you can see the greed and envy, and I'm talking about the character Homelander. You can see his greed and envy and and power hungry attitude like come out. It's still building. That build up is still there. It hasn't reached the climax yet because I'm on episode 4. But man, that's it's awesome. I like it. You could watch it on your Fire Stick if you want to watch it for free. But if you're an Amazon Prime member, you can watch the show. I mean, it's good. The hours run a bit long. I think it's like an hour-long episodes or whatever. But it's worth your time if you like superhero, dark shows like that. Yeah. So, gaming news. As I told you, there has been no news out there yet. The whole last month of July was dry as hell. But I want to talk to you about this. Okay, there's 2 games that I really want to buy next year. Well, yeah, because the games I want comes out next year. Anyway, Borderlands 3 is coming in September, but I didn't buy Borderlands 2. 3. I didn't buy Borderlands 3 because I bought Shadow Keep for Destiny 2 because they told me it was going to be different. I haven't saw too many trailers for that game because I want to be surprised when I see it. But E3, I think in June I saw E3. That was the day they laid me off, so I had more time to watch it while I was in the comfort of my own home. So when I was laid off, I saw E3, and they was talking about there was 2 games that I want: Watchdogs Legion, and then Cyberpunk. Let's talk about Watchdogs because I beat and played 1 and 2, so I'm gonna talk about that for the remainder of this podcast. Excuse me, I burped. I had sun chips. Anyway, it's the setting is in London, and I love the dynamic of it's not just one guy you can control or one girl you can control. It's a collective of different hackers. They even fucking put an old lady as a hacker, and to watch her chase after people and hop over barricades and her slow ass. Like, what the hell? Like, oh, I climb over this barricade. Oh. Yeah, she falls to the ground and get back up. I think she falls to the ground. But, oh my God, it's so interesting. And I can't wait for this game to come out. I think it's been delayed to next year. I think that's why it is what it is. But I gotta research this so I can fact check. Let me fact check this Legion. That is. Oh man. Oh, my internet's fast. They have a new mascot. Look like a pig. Look like Sir Top of Hat from Thomas the Tank Engine. A little bit, but without the hat. Anyway, it released March 6th. So it's gonna be an early Christmas. It's gonna be an early birthday gift for me. March 6th, huh? From Ubisoft Toronto. Oh man. Okay, let's see the going zone about this so I can explain it for y'all. Okay. So on PC Gamer, Watchdogs Legion was confirmed on stage at Ubisoft E3. What the fuck is this? Block. I'm sorry. E3 2009 press conference along with a decent chunk of gameplay to Watch Legion. The third in the Watchdog series will take place in a dystopian near-future version of London. London after a Brexit, that is, so not too far from the future. Unlike previous Watchdog games, Legion brings the neat twist. Every character in the game is a potential protagonist for you to recruit to your cause. Each comes with their own traits and the skills that you can use before hopping into another member of your budding resistance movement. Ubi shared a solid chunk of gameplay during its press conference to show off how different types of characters can be recruited and operate. You also went hands-on with Watchdogs Legion and came away massively impressed. It was impressive. Below is everything else you need to know about Watchdogs. What is Watchdogs release date? I just told you, March 6th. Be an awesome birthday gift for me since my birthday is in May. About 2 months off anyway. Then they show you a couple of videos and stuff. I think I've seen all of this. Okay, so Watchdogs Legion is set in a post-Brexit London. So real-life London is already known for its heavy use of surveillance technology. Watchdogs Legion post-Brexit London is a whole new level of tech dystopia. Drones are now heavily integrated into society, some of which are basically flying cops, equipped with weapons and scanning for troublemakers of all time. So we gotta watch out for like drones and shit. So if you hack like a doorway or something out in the open, you gotta also look up ahead for drones so you can do it stealthily, because you know this game suits its purpose if you do everything with stealth, I think, because the less attention drawn on yourself would be the better. So continuing on, a new private security company, how you say it, Albion, has gained influence across the city. Bloom, an evil tech super company from the last two games, still appears to be pulling the strings behind the scenes. It turns out that while Brexit might have informed some of the story or decisions Ubisoft made about the game, the choice of location was made before Brexit was all we could talk about. Before Brexit, things were already a little bleak. Surveillance has been concerned seemingly forever. And Crow, this is what a PC gamer in. No, hold on. This is what. Okay, let's just read the quote, really. We chose London as a setting before the Brexit debate was even happening, with Watchdogs Legion creative director Clint Hawking told PC Gamer and Hold on, I fucked up. PC Games in. Sorry, yeah. And certainly before the vote. And what may or may not be either a prescient design decision. Scotland is independent from the UK in the Legion's time frame. Oh, wow. Wow. Well, it's about time Scotland had got independence because William Wallace wanted independence from fucking England and he got himself decapitated and lynched and shit. Oh man, so you could recruit any NPC throughout the whole game to gather your fucking clan. Oh my god. This is going to be awesome. And everybody have their own characteristics and way to deal with things. You know what I'm saying? Look, I'm looking at a fucking picture of a ninja man, and he's like jump kicking this foe, and it looks so badass. He's wearing like some compressing pants with blue lines to it, and he's wearing a helmet. But that's a good take on this new installment of Watchdogs. Okay, you got three classes of DedSec agents. You have the Enforcer, the Infiltrator, and the Hacker. Oh, that's so interesting. I think it goes up I think the people like can evolve through levels because I see a number above his head, like it's 7. Okay. So what do an Enforcer does? Enforcers are a combat-focused class. They can equip explosive rounds on their weapons and plant sticky mines. Okay. The Infiltrators are hands-on stealthy type. I'll probably be an infiltrator. Okay. If they excel at general sneakiness, have more melee options, and come with especially useful ability, they can activate a AR cloak that essentially renders you invisible to guards for a short time. Ubisoft is explaining this bit of witchcraft by taking into the neural implants that all London citizens have. You're hacking people's eyes, which isn't terrifying at all. Oh man, it's awesome. We see 4 perks available for the Infiltrator class. In the gameplay demo, above more will be available in the full game. We're told. Lunge will give you a increased takedown radius. All Seeing lets you tag nearby hostiles. Shockwave staggers enemies. First Stake adds a suppressor to SMG weapons. Even though I didn't read the 3rd class though, when I get the game, I'm going to try out the Infiltrator because I am a stealth-like player. I like being stealthy. I like sneaking around. So that sounds pretty awesome. Okay, so the last class is the Hacker. Oh, okay. The Hackers is also stealthy. That's awesome. Okay, let's read some more. Hackers are also stealthy, but prefer to let drones do the sneaking for them. Oh. They have access to the spider drone, highlighted heavily at the EC3. Highlighted heavily in the E3 footage that combines the low profile of Watchdogs 2 drone. Oh, okay, I know exactly. Oh, that's pretty nice because I always did like that, like the drones that you can operate in Watchdogs 2. I like that. It kind of reminds me of what's that game that had a drone? I think Ghost Recon Wildlands. That was awesome. That was freaking awesome. And if you didn't have anything that will block the signal of that drone, then everything is gravy. Anyway. Let me see here. The Watchdog 2 drones were a mounted turret that let it fight back. Oh, wow. It can even perform melee takedowns. In some ways, the 3 classes divvy up the abilities that Aiden and Marcus from previous Watchdog games used to have all on their own. This will no doubt give every DedSec member more of a unique identity and encourage players to try out different playstyles. Okay. So, like, once you beat the game with your particular class that you have, it forces you to replay the game under a different class or whatnot, or maybe you can swap while you playing your first playthrough to the different classes that you may recruit. I'm not sure what the strategy of that path will be, but I can only suspect that it is going to be really good. Oh wow, Watchdogs Legion's characters has permadeath. Going full assault comes more risk than ever before. If your current DedSec operative dies, they're gone for good. Oh wow. Though it seems like the game will give you like ample opportunities to prevent that. This isn't confirmed, but by watching the demos, you can choose to be arrested the first time you go down. If you want to keep fighting, you can get back up, but dying after that seems to be permanent. So you get once chance. Oh, that's a typo. This author is supposed to say it one chance to give up without losing the operative you powered. Hours of upgrading and emotional attachment into. Oh wow. I hate that though, because let's say you really like that style of the person you have created in the video game, or you met up that person in that game, and like the article says, you have grown a physical attachment to it, and you upgraded his skills, and then once he dies. I mean, then you gotta start all over with the next person. So I wish there was like an option where he dies, right, but it's not permanent. It's just like Crackdown 3, I think. It's like you can revive. Well, I think that was Crackdown 3. It was some game I played where he died. I think it was Far Cry. Anyway, it was Far Cry. I was playing New Dawn. How your partners can, like while they die, you can go in the options and revive them. So I hope they do that. I think the Far Cry is made by Ubisoft. I think. I don't know if they are made by Ubisoft. Shit, I don't know the reason why they can't do that. Anyway, Watchdogs Legion single player has 5 main storylines, over 60 missions, so it gives you a lot to do. Multiplayer will return in Watchdogs Legion. I never really fucked with the multiplayer in Watchdogs 2, so I really don't care for multiplayer in general. So I will pass on that. But okay, yeah, I'm stuttering. Sorry about that. But it gives you 5 main storylines over 60 minutes, so that should be enough. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's scroll down. What? Oh, okay. What are Watchdogs Legion non-lethal options, huh? Despite the demo presentation being full guns and murder, Watchdogs Legion have more non-lethal options than ever before. According to Ubisoft, at least half of the game's weapons are non-lethal. That's a big step from Watch Dogs 2, where your only choices was a stun gun and a paintball rifle. I never seen the paintball rifle, but I'll be using that stun gun. And it's awesome when he uses a stun gun in games like this, like a third-person shooter, open world. You shoot a stun gun like the reticle at somebody's head, and then they like shaking convulsions before they get knocked out. That's always funny to me. But you see here, Ubisoft trailers and demo. The Granny Infiltrator. Oh, she got Infiltrator? Yeah, that's the character that I told you about. That fucking old lady try to hop over a fucking barricade. Anyway, the granny infiltrator Helen took out a baddie with a stun gun, and another trailer shows what looks like a stun shotgun. What we did see was the return of Marcus. Neat DIY 8-ball melee tool. Oh wow, so you get a lot of non-lethal enemies if you don't want to kill them, you just want to knock them out. The worst thing about like knocking out your enemies is that on some games when you get spotted, or if you're hiding and the enemy spots the person you knocked out, they can easily revive that person. I hope that's not the case in this game. Oh man. See here. What's going on? That's about it. I mean, I can't wait. This is going to be an awesome birthday gift for me. I just can't wait. Oh man. Anyway, it comes out March 6th. Man. And that's all things I got. Everything. That's everything. You are everything, is everything is you. I don't know the schedule of this podcast with my whole channel of producing episodes, but then again, I like to have my episodes to breathe. So I think I'll probably do like another episode next Friday or Thursday or whatever. It seems like that. It always begins the end of the week when I have least to do. Anyway, that's it. On Anchor.fm on this channel, hit that. I think that's a star icon that you click on to follow me. This episode will always be on YouTube, so hit that like button. Social media links be down in the description box below. You want to see more of my videos on YouTube and this podcast, click the subscribe button. Also hit that bell notification. Be part of that game. Peace out.